thanks to every single person that subscribed to this channel. Like, I like you people, I love you people. I have said thank you, thank you, thank you. And for those who haven't subscribed, please subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to make a bubu kaftan dress with a stylish neckline, and I'm going to make use of this beautiful Ankara fabric here, and I'm going to make use of this crepe material for the neckline. So let's get started. So I folded material into 4. This is it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I folded material into 4. So now I'm going to take mine. Firstly, I'm going to measure where my hip measurement will start from. So my hip measurement is 22, and I want the length to be 40. So with sewing allowance, I'm going to make it 42. I'm going to make it 42. I'm going to roll a line here. So this is the length of the dress. That's 41. So I'm going to take my neck measurements. So my neck width, I want to use 4 inches neck width. Then the depth, I'm going to make use of 2 inches. So you cuff it. So I'm going to make a shoulder slope of 1 inch because our shoulder is not straight. So we're going to make that slope here. Shoulder slope of 1 inch. I just hope you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm going to make, so after making a shoulder slope of 1 inch, now this right here, I'm cutting the neck both front and back, because the first neck I cut here is for the back panel. But I'm going to, because the front panel is going to have a stylish neckline, so I'm going to use the back panel first for the both side first. So now I'm going to determine where my sleeve will be, because this material is not a whole lot, so I'm going to use the whole material for my sleeve. So let me see, okay, this is 18, so it's okay for the sleeve length. So I'm going to come down here by, let me use 10 inches. 10 inches. I'm making use of 10 inches for the sleeve length, depending on how wide you want your sleeve to be. So I'm making use of 10 inches, and this is my hip. So here you're going to insert your hip measurement and add some allowance depending on how big you want your bubu gown to be. So here I'm going to insert my hip measurement, then I'm going to add 4 inches allowance to it. Depending on how you want yours to be, you could add 5. If you're on a bigger side, you could add 5, you could add 6, could add just anyhow you just want your bubu gown to be. Okay, let me add 5 because I think I want it to be more very big. Let me use 5 inches here. So you're going to draw it down to the last point where your gown is going to stop. Yeah, so you're going to bring this out from the sleeve side. Just make a little curve down to your hip line and straight down. Like, it's very simple. Straight down. Yeah, so that's it for this. So I'm going to cut it out now. This neckline, some people you can use 3 inches, but I want to use 4 inches because I want it to be like, I don't want it to be more choky on my back. Like, I don't want the back neck to be too tight, too choky. I want it to be a little bit down. That's why I'm using 4. So you could use your own, maybe 3, depending on how you want your neckline to be. So we're going to cut this right here. So I'm cutting out my shoulder slope. Don't forget the shoulder slope measurement was 1 inch. So I'm going to cut this sleeve out now. So the length where our gown is going to stop. Let's cut everything out. So this is it for this. This is the gown. So now I'm going to trim this part out because I don't want my material to be looking, my dress to be looking somehow. So here it is. So if you want to add pockets, you measure your pocket out, then give it a notch. I'm using 17 inches. Then you measure 7. You just notch it. That's the pocket side. So that's it for this. So I'm going to take one panel out to work on for the front side. So you keep the other one. So I'm going to be working on this for the front panel. So this is just one panel. I've picked out the back panel out. So now we're going to work on the front panel now. So from here you're going to measure 10 inches. From the neck side you're going to measure 10 inches. 10 inches down. Then you come in by 1 inch. You can see what I'm doing. You measure 10 inches down, then you come in by 1 inch. Then you draw a line, a straight line to the top. Just as if you are drawing a V line. Yeah, just as if you are drawing a V line. So you cut it out. So when you cut it out, this is how it's going to be. So now, so guys, this is how the front panel looks like after cutting the neck, the V side. So now we're going to place the back and the front panel together. It's very difficult to know the front and the back of this material because they just look so much alike. Oh my goodness. I don't want to make any mistake. Okay, yeah, I'm correct. So we're going to put the front and the back panel together, front facing each side. So you're going to go to the sewing machine and just sew it down. And sew it down like this, straight down here, and you sew this other side straight down here. Don't sew this side yet, just sew the sleeve side. So let me head to the sewing machine and sew it. I'll be right back. So guys, I'm back from sewing the sleeve. So as you can see, this is it. I sewed it down, I sewed it down. So this is how the sleeve is going to look. The neckline is going to look like. So this is it. So now the next thing we're going to do is to measure the neckline round to know the exact measurement for the collar. So you're going to start from this edge. You're going to start from this edge right here. right down to the other edge, not this straight line, just from this side down to this side. So let's do that right now. Yeah, so this is it. From this first edge, I'm going to measure it down. Sorry. Then to this edge, I have 36 inches. So now, so I have 36 inches. So now I'm going to cut. This is a stripe for the collar. This is more than 36 inches, but I need just 36 inches. So now I'm going to fold it into two and iron it. I'm going to fold it into two and iron it. But I'm going to put hemming gum because I want, if you have gum stay or hemming gum, anyone you have, well, I'm going to use my hemming gum because I want the neckline to be steady, like the collar to be steady. So that's what I want to do now. But you might leave it like that. You might not use anything, but for me, I love using hemming gum or stay so that it will be steady. Like it's just coming up. So you use your iron to press it down. Just use steam iron. It's going to give it a good press. So this is it. I've given it a good press. So now I'm going to place it in the front of the clothes. This is the right side of the fabric. Let me turn the clothes to the other side, okay? Because, okay. So you're going to get your pin ready for it. So this is it. You're going to place it like this and just pin it round. Remember, front of the fabric. Spin it round. Lest I forget, the measurement of the stripe I use on a fold is 2 inches. When you open the fold, it's 4 inches. So I don't forget. On a folded like this, on a fold is 2 inches. When you open it, it's 4 inches. So I don't forget. So here it is. I'm going to take it to the sewing machine to just sew it around with half an inch. So this is the remaining of the fabric, so I'm going to cut it out. So I'll take it to the sewing machine and give it a good sew, half an inch round. Hi guys, so I'm back from sewing. The collar to the fabric. So after sewing the collar to the fabric, this is how it's going to turn out to be. Like this. And so it turned out to be very, very beautiful and fine. Yeah. So the next thing I'm going to do is to place our fabric at this side for this tie. At this side for this tie. So I'm going to use a pattern paper. So now I used 10 by 10. Everything is 10 by 10. So see what I'm gonna do now. I need to measure 3 inches upward here, then 3 inches by the side here, 3 inches, 3 inches, then draw a straight line down like this. straight line, then you cut it out. So look at it. So you could do it like this, you could sew it like this, just like creativity. You could sew it like this, you could sew it like just anyhow you just want this tie to come out. You could turn it like this, you could turn it like anyhow, turn it like this in the middle, upside down, side, anyhow. So now I'll use this pattern paper to cut on my fabric. Then I'm going to fold the side and iron, fold the side and iron, fold this side and iron, fold this side and iron. You could also add paper glue gun paper glue there, like so as to hold it down. So here it is. So I use fabric glue to hold it down. Then this is it. This is how it's gonna look like. This is how I want mine to be. You could turn it like this. Some people can turn it like this, depending how you want it to be. You can also turn it like this. You can turn it like this. But this is how I want mine to be, like this side. I'm trying to be creative here. I can still do it like this also, but this is how I want it to be, this side. So I'm going to head over to the machine and sew. Just sew it like this, like this, like this, like this. I use glue and iron to just sew everything down so that it will be very, very neat. So I'll head to the machine and just sew it down, and I'll bring it for you guys to see it. So guys, I'm back from fixing it. So this is how it looks like. So here it is, looking so neat and beautiful. So this is how it is. So now I'm going to talk on how to measure the pockets. So as I said earlier, the pocket was going to use I notched the pocket before 16 inches for the pocket side. For the pocket side, then from that 16 inches you will measure 7 inches down. So you measure 7 inches down from the 16 inches you measured down, then you measure another 17 inches down. Then your side, you measure 2.5 sidely where the pocket will start. I'm using 2 inches rather. You measure 2, the pocket's allowance. You measure 2 down. So you're going to do it for both sides. Going to do it for both sides, both the front and the back, 2 sides on one side. Then you measure this other side again, 16 inches. From that 16 inches point, you measure 7 inches down. Then you measure the pocket allowance, that's 2 inches. Then after that, I already cut out my pockets. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're going to fix it on each side. Fix 2 here. So the measurement for the pocket size, I use 11 inches long. Then the wideness is 7 inches wideness. So that's what I use for my pockets. So from the 2 inches, you're going to just place the pockets at one side, then you place another one at the other side like this. Then you go to the second side here, you place the pocket at the side you measured, then you place the other one at the other side you measured, then you sew it on the sewing machine. Then the last part, I want to put this fabric on the sleeve side. So I measure you are going to measure the sleeve, the length of the sleeve round like this. So the measurement you have, that will be the length of the tape you're going to cut out. So I use mine was 19 inches, so I cut 21 inches, but I'm going to use 19 inches because this is more than what I measured. So the width is 3 inches wide. So I'm just going to place it like this. I'll place it like this first, then I'm going to sew it down like this. I'm going to sew it down, then I fold this side in, and it becomes a tape on the sleeve. So I'm going to go on my machine and work on it, then I'll show you guys. So any question, you guys just drop me a comment. Any question, I'm very much available to answer every single question. So guys, after I fix the pocket and fix the stripes on the sleeve, this is the final result. And I also use do some stoning on the plain part. So I think this and it's came out so beautiful and very fine. So please, for people that haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do, and thank you so much. Thank you.